Let's go to Chicago. This guy normally shows up on the podcast, sometimes on this show, and when he is on this show, it never goes well. Actually, it never goes well on the podcast either. Let's find out. Is today the day he turns the corner? Dr. Dave in Chicago. What's up, Dave?
What's up, Remy Joan? I'm calling because Matt in America's hat needs to get checked. Matt in Vancouver, more like Matt in Vanhoover, because not only do you suck, but your calls leave the room smellier than it was when you arrived. Do you even know that any other words other than bitch and fat? Why don't you consider these words, originality and creativity? You're nothing but a child, so inevitably I'll be seeing you in my office to fix those wounds that I just created. And Hawk, you better be careful what you say on the show, because your visual episodes of incompetence are just making you embarrassed.
That's not a good call. No.
You don't like that call.
I don't like that.
Sometimes you just got to give a guy enough rope.
Very good call.
I mean, sure, I should have run him 2 sentences in, but sometimes I just want to see how it ends. Sometimes you got to give a guy enough rope. Dr. Dave, and again, he says he's an actual doctor. An actual doctor that treats kids who are terminally ill. You can't get through a single telephone call to a sports talk radio show, but got through med school, but treats children. Got that, Matt in Vanhoover? Hey, Matt in Vanhoover, you're a child who will be in my waiting room soon because of the wounds I just inflicted upon you. Got that, Matt in Vanhoover? My favorite thing about Matt in Vanhoover is that he'll respond. He's way above that. There's no way that Matt in Vanhoover should respond to that, but he will, which I love. I'm here for you, Matt in Vanhoover. Dave, man, your calls are just garbage. They're some of the worst I've ever heard, and I've heard every bad call in the history of sports talk radio.
While you spend your time perfecting the perfect selfie, I spend my day recovering, saving dying children. Oh, sorry, Jim. I'm done.
That's not a good call. No.
You don't like that call.
I don't like that call. Not a very good call.
Dying children. Would you let your child anywhere near that guy, sick or otherwise?